Hello dear student, welcome back to the series of database management system. We are seeing the conceptual design. In that, next topic is extended features. As the complexity of data increased in the late 1980s, it became more and more difficult to use the traditional ER model for database modeling. Hence, some improvement or enhancement were made to the existing ER model to make it able to handle the complex application better. Hence, as part of enhanced ER model, along with other improvements, three new concepts were added to the existing ER model. They were generalization, specialization, and aggregation. So what happened in late 1980s? We are lacking behind by using ER model, and it become very important to add some extra features to an ER model. So enhanced ER model came into picture, and in that we have generalization, specialization, and aggregation. First is generalization. Generalization is a bottom-up approach in which two or lower level entities combine to form a higher level entity. In generalization, the higher level entity can also combine with other lower level entities to make further higher level entity. It's more like superclass and subclass system, but the only difference is the approach, which is bottom up. That means we are going from bottom to top. We are combining two entities and making one super entity and so on. Hence, entities are combined to form a more generalized entity. In other words, subclasses are combined to form a superclass. So that means subclasses are combining to form a superclass. This is called as generalization. For example, see, we have two accounts, saving and current. We are combining these two accounts to make a account which covers both the current and the saving. Okay, now this is a relationship generalization. Okay, so this is a relationship where we are going to use the diamond in opposite direction, sorry, the triangle in opposite direction. Okay, and we are going to write is a between. Next is specialization. Specialization is opposite to generalization. It is a top-down approach in which one higher level entity can be broken down into two more lower level entities. In specialization, a higher level entity may not have any lower level entity set. It's possible. For example, see, we have higher level entities as shark, dolphin, whale, and then we are using is a relationship, and next entity is fish. So the example, shark, dolphin, and whale fish types entities can be specialized, and and an entity with the name fish can be created with which covers both. Next topic is aggregation. A relationship represents a connection between two entity types that are conceptually at same level. Sometimes you may want to model a, has a, or is part of relationship in which one entity represents a larger entity, that means the whole, that will contain of smaller entities, that means the part. This special kind of relationship is termed as aggregation. Aggregation does not change the meaning of navigation and routing across the relationship between the whole and its part. An example of an aggregation is the teacher entity following the syllabus entity act as a single entity in the relationship. In simple words, aggregation is a process where the relation between two entities is treated as single entity. For example, teacher and syllabus. Okay, we are going to treat this as a single entity. Now, teacher is a faculty and non-teaching staff. So this is an example of specialization where two entities we are combining to form a single entity.